evening everyone. My name is Nimbesh and my topic is Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is basically divided into two types. First is basis of classification and second one is classifications of animals. All animals are metazoans, multicellular, eukaryotic and autotrophic animals. And animal kingdom has so great diversities like a plant kingdom. And this is divided into five types. First is arrangement of cell, second one is level of body organization, third one is body symmetry, and fourth is nature of column, and fifth is pattern of digestive and circulatory. The level of organization is basically divided into four types. First is cellular level, second is tissue level, third is organ level, and fourth is organ system level. After that, the diploblastic and triploblastic organizations. The animals which are arranged into membrane layer, which is external layer, and internal layer, which is diploblastic. Its example is Porifera and Cnidaria. The animal in which developing embryo is third germinal layer, and after that, symmetry. Symmetry is basically divided into two types. First one is radial symmetry, and second one is bilateral symmetry. Radial symmetry, it can be divided into two equal arms in place passing through its center, and second bilateral symmetry, it is divided into equal arms in one plane. Its example is crab's coelom. Coelom is body cavity which is lived in mesoderm is called coelom, and it is animal possessing coeloms are called coelomates. Its diagram is like that, which is in three type divides. After that, segmentation. In some animals, body is externally and internally divided in segments, which is serial repetition is called earthworm, and these all are segmentation and metameric segmentation. The classification of animals are the majorly 11 types. First is Porifera, second one is Cnidaria, third is Xenophora, fourth is Platyhelminthes, and fifth is Esclementis, and sixth is Annelida. Seventh is Arthropoda, eighth one is Mollusca, ninth is Epidermata, 10th is Amphibodata, and 11th is Chordata. Phylum Porifera. First one is Phylum Porifera, which is member of this phylum are commonly known as sponges and mostly are marines. They are water transport or canal system, which is water enters through its minute spores. Its example is Cnidaria. These are aquatic and mostly marine sessile, which are free in swimming and reticularly in symmetry animals, they are exhibit and tissue level and organ system, and these are also a single opening. This example is gonals and like jellyfish, it's look like jellyfish. Third one is phylum Ctenophora. Ctenophora is commonly known as comb jellies, which are like it's look like this, and its example is presents, and phylum Platyhelminthes. It is dorsoventral and plateaued, which is symmetrical and organ level of organization, and it is triploblastic and it is a columate. Fertilization is internally and development in this also, and its example is Tinea, Planaria, and Fascia, and it's look like this. Next one is phylum Exmanthes. These are maybe free living and aquatic and terrestrial. This is plating and plants or animals, which is alimentary canals are completely well developed, and it is muscular fornix. Its example is Ascaris. It is look like roundworm, and it is Ankylostomata. And second one is phylum Annelida. It is aquatic, terrestrial, and bilateral symmetry. It is segmented with organ system and level of organization, and it is diphtheria. Its example is Pratia, earthworm, and the lychee. Next one is phylum Orthopoda. Phylum Orthopoda is largest phylum of animal, which is includes in insect, and these are have the organ system of organization, which is body consists in head, thorax, and abdomen and jointed frames. Next is phylum Mollusca. Phylum Mollusca is terrestrial, aquatic, and organ-like tissue level lives, and it is bilateral symmetry, and it is triploblastic and colomates. This is mouth fontaine contains, and which is example is astial in fresh water and another in sea saline. Eogotic Cell. It is endoskeletal and collagen osseous and marine with to organ system level, and it is triploblastic columate and the presence of vascular system, which is help in locomotion and capture to food and the respiration. Its example is Asteria. It is starfish. Phylum Hemicodata. It is a worm-like marine animals like organ system and organ and bilaterals, which are the diploblastic and columate. Body is cylindrical and composed in exterior. It is sex are separated and fertilizes and external. Next one is phylum chordata. Phylum chordata is presence of notochord and have a dorsal hollow nerves which is called plates and which are the finnex gills. Its example is tail. Its example and closed circulatory system which is ventral heart. The class Crossmata, class Chondrites and class of ostriches. These and next tetrapoda. Tetrapoda are basically divided into four types. First one is class of amphibia, second one is class of reptilia, and third one is class of relics, and last one is class of mammals. My last one topic is Ernest Mayr, scientist, who is born in 5 July 1904. It is in Campton and Germany. Ernest Mayr is the Harvard University evolutionary and biologist who has called the Darwin of 20th century. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. First of all, I would like to thank school administration, principal sir and director sir for giving me this opportunity. Myself Rahul Bisnoy, I am a student of Paradise Kids Academy. Today I am going to present a presentation on cell, the unit of life. So my topics are what is cell, how many types of cell, cell theory, etc. So my first topic is what is cell. Cell is defined as the smallest unit of life and it is basic unit of the life. It is responsible for all life processes. Cell theory. Mathias Scladen in 1838 gave the cell theory about plants, and then Theodore Squam gave the cell theory on animals. Of cell. Overview of cell. Today I am going to show you some diagrams. So these are some diagrams of the cell: a epithelial cell, a trachea, a nerve cell, mesophyll cell, RBCs and WBCs. Types of cell. There are two types of cell: prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. So first of all, I am defining prokaryotic cell. The prokaryotic cell has no DNA, no well-defined nucleus, and a spliced form of cell membrane called mesosome. This is a typical prokaryotic cell, as you can see on the board. Now I am going to define about cell involvement and modification. It is basically of three kinds: glycolysis, plasma membrane and a cell membrane. The bacteria are classified into two types on the basis of gram stain positive present in them: gram positive and gram negative. Now I am going to tell you about ribosomes. Ribosomes are found in prokaryotic in 50S and 30S units, which is together known as 70S unit. They are about 50 nm to 20 nm in size. Now the second kind of cell, eogotic cell. It is found in Monera, Protista, fungi and etc. It possesses a nucleus with a nuclear envelope. In addition, it has cytoskeletal structure and locomotory functions. All eukaryotics are not identical. There are two. Basically, I am going to tell you about two eukaryotics: an animal cell and a plant cell. So these are mainly types of animal cell and plant cell. In this cell wall, in a plant cell wall is present. In animal cell wall is absent. The cytoplasm, ribosomes, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, etc. Now I am going to tell you about cell membrane. The cell membrane is composed of lipids and proteins. In a one cell, 52% contain protein and 40% lipid. An improved model of cell membrane was given by Singer and Nicholson, is called fluid mosaic model. It is also called the plasma membrane. It gives definite shape to the cell. Now, a cell wall, a non-living structure which is found in the fungi and plants to the cell, but it is also helps in the cell-to-cell interaction and provides barrier between the undesirable macromolecules. Now I am going to tell you about endomembrane system. Endomembrane system include Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome and vacuoles. Endoplasmic reticulum. The electroscopy studies of eukaryotic cell revealed the presence of network of reticulum, which is known as endoplasmic reticulum. It is basically of two types: smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. In rough endoplasmic reticulum, the ribosomes are present on the surface of the cell. That's why it's become rough. And in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, there is no ribosome present. Now the second part of the endomembrane system, Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus mainly first observed by the Camellia Golgi, and this was later named Golgi complex. It consists of many flat dish shapes or castanea of 0.5 nanometers. The Golgi body principally performs the function of packaging of materials. Now lysosomes. Lysosomes are called the suicide bag. It is simple organelle membrane produced by Golgi body. It is capable of digesting carbohydrates and proteins. Next step is vacuoles. Vacuoles are the cell membrane bound space which is empty part of the cell. It contains water, sub-acidic products and other material which is not useful for the cell. Now, microtronia. Mitochondria is a double membrane structure with outer membrane and an inner membrane. The inner membrane is filled with a dense homogeneous substance called matrix. As you can see on the diagram, this is inner compartment and this is matrix, and this outer covering is known as crista. Now I am going to tell you about plastid. Plastids are found in all plants, cell and euglenoids. It provides color to the cells. It is mainly of three types: chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. Chromoplast contain carotenoid pigment like carotenoid and xanthophyll. Chloroplast contain chlorophyll and carotenoid pigment. As you can see on the screen, this is chloroplast, which has granum, inner membrane, outer membrane, stroma lamella. And leucoplasts are colorless plastids. Now, my next topic is nucleus. Nucleus was first discovered by Robert Brown in 1831. Nucleus are membrane-bound organelles which are found in all eukaryotic cells. It is very important organelle of cell. It completes all activity of cell and plays the vital role in reproduction of the cell. Now, parts of nucleus. Nuclear membrane. The bilayer membrane which protects nucleus by outer surrounding, it's known as nuclear membrane, and it has barrier between the nucleus and other organ of the cell. Now, nucleus. It is important membrane bound inside the nucleus. It plays vital role for production of cells ribosome. An interphase nucleus has highly extended and elaborated nucleoprotein fibers. Now, chromosomes. Chromosomes are made up of DNA and it is stored in the nucleus, which contain instructions for traits and characteristics. A single human cell has approximately 46 chromosomes in 23 pairs. Every chromosome centromere on the sides of the which this cell structure is called kinetophores. Based on position of centromere, chromosomes are of four types: the metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric, and telocentric. Now I am going to tell you about the scientist Ernest Mayr. He was born on the July 5th of 1904 in Cape in Germany. He has been called as the Darwin of 20th century. He mainly awarded by three prizes. It is known as Triple Crown of the Biology: Paget Prize, International Prize for Biology, and Crafted Prize. Mayr died in year 2004.